How's it going? So I got this question a lot. How can I get? How do I know my numbers? How do I get accurate comps? Okay, and I've done a bunch of videos on this, and this is going to be kind of a repeat of some other videos done on how you can get a good what we call a comparative market analysis (CMA), right? Comparative market analysis on for properties. Okay, how you can get those from a realtor. Now, I'm gonna say this as a kind of a disclaimer. You may have watched many of my videos, and I've done other videos kind of thing on the same theme of how to get a good CMA. You know, I've been where you're at, like I still am where you're at. Sometimes I'm on. I'll explain what I mean. I want to know some information or whatever. I want to do something, and I get on YouTube and I'm watching some videos to kind of learn, and I kind of understand it, but not quite. You do this and you're like, okay, I get what this guy's saying, and then but not quite. And so then you may watch another video he's doing or someone else is doing, and after 3 or 4 videos, you kind of really understand a little bit how it works. Does that make sense? Because obviously you can't ask me questions via video, right? I can't ask YouTube. So all that to say, I'm doing this video again, kind of maybe at a different angle. So if you're watching on, if you're really struggling trying to get some buyers, hopefully these videos will help. Does that make sense? And worst case scenario, dare I say it, schedule appointment with me below in this video. Just give me a call. My cell phone's down there, and we'll talk, and I'll walk you through it, and maybe we can do some joint visits together. But here's the point I'm trying to say: when you want to, real estate agents have access to MLS. MLS can help you with comps. Okay, but here's the thing with comps. Okay, or with a real estate agent. Let's say they have access to this, but they want to see how they're making money. Okay. And if you call them up and tell them you're a wholesaler, they're not seeing how they're making money here, because realtors think like this. They're going to get a commission, okay, of a house. They represent the seller or the buyer, they're getting 3%. And then they got to pay some to their broker kind of thing. So every time they're really looking in to represent either the buyer or seller. If you're a wholesaler, they're really struggling how they're making money. Okay, so how you can alleviate that is this: you call the real estate agent up, say, "Listen, I'd like to. Here's the thing: I'm a real estate investor looking for someone a real estate agent that I can refer sellers to. Sometimes I can't help sellers, sell their home. Oftentimes I can because I'm an investor. I have some creative strategies. But if I can't help the seller, I would like to refer them to you. Can we get some coffee? You tell me how you help investor. I'm sorry. You tell me how you help sellers sell their home. Okay, does that make sense? And they say, yeah, okay, let's go to coffee at 2 o'clock at Starbucks. Okay. So when you meet them for coffee, you're just going to have them sell themselves to you. Okay. They may ask you for proof of funds or all sorts of stuff. Say that's not what we're talking about right now. There's sellers I'm going to be talking to, or I'm talking to currently, that I can't help. But before I refer them to you, I need to know about your business. How long you been in business? How do you help sellers? And if it's a great fit, I would love to refer sellers to you. We can have a partnership, right? So let them tell you about them. Say, hey, my broker's been in business since 2000, I don't know, 2007. Better Business Bureau, all this kind of thing, blah blah blah. Okay, great. So, and now that you have that, they're telling them selling themselves to you. Say, look, I like if we're working together and I'm referring sellers to you, I'm going to need some stuff that if we could work together like this. I'm going to need some comps. Can you give me comps? And they'll tell you about that. And number two, I'd like to trade you some time for money. You give me expired listings, and I'll work the listings. Expired listings it's a database on the MLS of people who wanted to sell their homes, and they had a listing agreement with a real estate agent, and the houses didn't sell, so it's expired. So you're going to get access to this database of it's just the lead source, and you call the sellers up and say, hey, if I can't help the seller, I'm going to refer them to you. Does that make sense? So what I just described to you is the reciprocity. Agent gives you comps and access to a lead source, MLS, or expired listings. And in return, you want to refer sellers to them. They get real estate agent gets a commission. And if you're talking to expired listing of a deal they giving you, and you can't help the seller, you refer it to the seller, the agent again, they get the listing. And if you get a deal out of it, give them some cash, What kind of cash? Well, watch your broker. How is this legal? I want to make sure this is legal. I'm going to make sure everything's happy. Your state, Department of real estate commissions, okay with it, and everyone's, does that make sense? So it's super. And there's a way to do it correctly, a way to do it legally, there's a way to do it ethically. That's what you want to ask them, okay? And they're going to tell you, or if they don't know, they might be a new agent. That's totally fine. Get their broker involved. Ask them, okay? So I hope this helps you really be able to get some solid comps. And this is something you can start doing tomorrow. If it's 9 in the morning, you're watching this video, hit when you're done, get on the phone, start calling real estate agents, and by this afternoon, you should have some expired listings, and you can start getting free leads. So I hope this helps you. If you need some help, some clarification, maybe you want to do some role play, but actually how to talk to a real estate agent, let me know below. We'll get on a Zoom call and potentially we do some joint venture together. Godspeed, and I'll see you in the next video.